What up, YouTube? I'm here at home. I got a rare moment to myself in the house, so I thought I would do an update on my internet addiction issue, and I'm gonna keep it real. It's not been perfect. It's never perfect because I'm always wondering, like, whether what I'm allowing myself and depriving myself is the right thing, but that's life, of course. Um, yeah, I got sick. I got a norovirus probably. I didn't see a doctor, but I was pretty out of it for a couple of days. Actually, no, it didn't start when I was sick. It started when my lady was sick, and I was like taking care of the kids. I didn't feel great either, and I was just like in a bad mood and kind of resentful, which is lame because I should like rise to the occasion and be super supportive, but I was just, yeah, not feeling it. And I was trying to take care of her, and I wasn't doing a great job, and I was trying to take care of the kids. And whenever I just started playing Dominion again. And before that, it's funny how the mind is like when you feel strong, like things that you were worried would be a temptation, it's just not even, it might pop into your mind and you can just swat it away like a fly. But then when you're weak, whether physically sick or emotionally overwhelmed or feeling resentful or any negative emotion, all of a sudden things that were once easy become so hard. And it's not an excuse. Some people are like, don't make excuses, just go to but like, it's not about making an excuse. It's just about acknowledging like how your brain actually works and to have a plan for when these things do arise. Because yeah, it's all good, like, you know after you ate the whole cake, it's all good to say you're like never gonna eat cake again. But then when you're hungry and stressed, and yeah, but you already know this, everyone already knows this, but somehow at age 44, after many, many years, I still have to reinforce this in my own brain. So, yeah, and then I decided I miss playing chess. I really miss the tournament scene. I miss New York City a lot. Yeah, it was fun. Like the whole Northeast, New York, New Jersey. Yeah. I miss the place, but I also miss kind of the place in my life. I do and I don't. There's really It's hard for me to stay present, but it's also easy for me to not. Let me turn the heat off. It's getting hot in here. Can't afford to keep it on too much. I can never go back and fantasize about the past because I was never happy. So there's no point in my life where I'm like, oh, if I could just go back to that moment, because there's no moment I would ever want to go back to. So maybe that's a good thing. But yeah. So anyway, so I started playing chess. I was doing one game a day, like one rapid game a day. I started doing 15-10, so for non-chess players, like about an hour a game, because I'm like, oh, I really need to focus. But then I started doing quicker, and then I started doing a blitz tournament, and I even played some bullet. Whatever. I'm not doing crack, but it's still disappointing. But yeah. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I think I don't know if I have the heart to like get better at chess. Like I was watching I don't really. I have such mixed feelings about David Goggins, but I'll probably watch his interview on Huberman. But he was talking about how like unfocused his mind is, and how hard he has to work just to accomplish a basic task. Like he's studying to be a paramedic, and I don't know. Being a paramedic is like more important than chess, right? Because you could literally save someone's life. Now you could argue, well, if it's not you, someone else will be a paramedic, and someone else will save someone's life. But if it is you, it is you, and if it's someone else, they might not necessarily do as good a job as you. So I think it just makes me think of the Nietzsche quote about such a simple quote. Do you think I'd have it like ready for you? Something like um, if you have a strong enough why, you can overcome any how. I think I might have even mentioned this on the one of my videos. But anyway, so I fell off, but I stopped playing Dominion. I really don't want to play anymore. I love the game, but playing online, it's just I don't do it in the right headspace. It's not about what you do; it's about the headspace that you do it in. And when I do it, it's really like an escape, and I don't want to escape. but I haven't gone back on any forums or social media. Actually, I have used Facebook to create a chess group. Like I'm using it for local real life purposes. So, and I did create a chess group. This dude showed up, but then, and we got to chatting. I was supposed to go to his house, give him lessons, but he didn't hit me up. People are just like, I used to think it was like mostly a girl thing when I was dating, but people are just so flaky. It's really everyone. And then after I like broadened it to be like, all right, a lot of dudes are also flaky. I'm like, well, it's a young person thing. Old people aren't going to be like that. But I mean, old. See, I'm like elderifying myself. The dude's like my age. He's actually a year younger, 43. And yeah, I thought we had a plan, and we didn't have a plan. And I don't know, but I feel like good. I'm at a point in my life. I don't want fake interaction. I don't want online friends. I don't want, yeah, going back to being like social media and like internet forums and stuff. It's just like, I don't want to like overhype myself. Maybe I'll fall back off, but I feel like, yeah, it's like seeing the world in black and white. It's just, why would I want to text with somebody I don't know? Even if I'm having an interesting conversation, an intellectual conversation, a political conversation, like I don't need I don't need that. Like I've done enough of that. I have books to read. I have videos to watch, lectures to listen to. I don't need it. I'm happy with my own company. I'm socially isolated. I don't like it. I would like to have friends and people I could rely on. I think that's one of the most important things in life. But whatever, I have myself and I have my family, and yeah, that's that's enough for me right now. I want more, but I'm not gonna. I want the real thing. You know what I mean? I don't wanna. I don't wanna grasp onto something that's gonna give me a little bullshit taste of something that should be like one of the most sacred things in life is your social relationships, people you can like be real with, have a real conversation, kind of let down your guard a little. And the internet's like kind of the opposite of that in a way. You're like, people are just stereotyping each other, and you kind of stereotype yourself, and you just, it's easy to get into arguments and hard to like just be real with people. I mean, you either get into arguments or you get in a little bubble where everyone agrees with you, but you don't know these people. Like, I was on a couple of forums for like 20 years, 2 decades, like crazy. I don't know these people like at all. If I saw them on the street, like with 20 other people, I wouldn't know them at all. It's just like, you can't live like that. Like playing chess online, like whatever, I like chess, so I'm going to play chess. And I'm going to try to analyze the games, and I'm going to try to improve. Although, I don't know, since my heart isn't 100% in it, I don't know whether I should give that up completely. But I do want to train my mind. It's like a focus thing. Yeah, I've been doing this puzzle streak on Lichess. It's pretty cool. I got up to 79 like 3 times. It's so annoying. That's like, yeah, I know I could get better. I could probably get to like 90. Yeah, puzzle streak. If you don't know it, I think I have a video on it, but it's cool. Just check it out. Lichess is just great. Um, so yeah. Oh, and if you play tournaments like blitz tournaments, rapid tournaments, you could download all your games and then upload them right into a study, so that way you don't have to click on individual games. I do find that these little tiny hacks of like doing things you're supposed to do make life easier. Oh, and I got this fake ring to check out my size. I ordered one of these rings that's supposed to measure your heart rate and sleep. I'm so curious about my sleep, like whether my sleep score is going to be 50 or what. But I really, really want to get my sleep down. I think it's like more important than diet, because if I'm tired, like my stomach and my digestion is off. Eating around kids is hard. Coordinating with other people is hard. Being in a foreign country is hard. Um, and of course, there's less people who have it worse. I just read this book about the Chinese Cultural Revolution. It's crazy. I still got some like. Do I have a North Korea? No, I got one more really fat book about the Cultural Revolution. I don't know if I'm going to get to it. I got so many books. But I don't know. I'm at the point in my life where reading about people who have it worse off than me is not really, doesn't make me feel better about my own life anymore. And, listening to people talk who have it way better than me, who have like tons of money and social resources, financial resources, like mental resources, like they've worked on themselves, and they've like set up their life in a way where they don't have the struggles I do, and it's hard not to be envious of them, but it's not useful to be envious. I don't know. It's just all these things in life. How much content should I consume that's out of my reach? Um, or is it good to be aspirational? Maybe it's a good practice to like be like, oh, I'm gonna watch these videos of this dude who has like a home gym and all this money and his kids are grown and he's like, he can travel and yeah. I think it's good. I think it's okay, but it's a balance. It's a balance. Like we're just not used to having all this out there, and to bring it back to the internet, it's like you can you can your fingers can do the walking, as the old uh, what Bell telephone ads used to go. So you can kind of your mind can go in so many different directions, and you could kind of tempt yourself in all these aspirational ways, or you can just distract yourself from your reality. And it's a lot to manage. It's a lot to manage. Yeah. But I try to see my physical problems, my nervous system problems, my stomach problems, my anxiety, my like depression. I've just been like fucking pissed. Like, just I'm either emotionally flat or I'm angry, and sometimes I look in my baby's eyes and I have like some joy, but I feel like it's like 2% of the joy that I should have. And should is like tricky, right? Should I not say should? Should I be like, maybe this is it? But I don't know. It's tricky, right? Because it's good to be aspirational. It's good to be like, no, I know I'm capable of much more feeling, of much more passion and love than than I'm giving. So I don't know. It's all very tricky. So I commend anyone who's really trying for themselves, for their family, for society. Keep on keeping on, and yeah, thank you for watching. Hope, um, yeah, I'm just trying to keep it real. So many people are like, I got the 5 point plan and I've achieved all this stuff, and you can too, which is good, right? Because we all need role models, but I'm just keeping it real about what I've been going through. So thank you for my your support, and most importantly, comment, talk about your own journey, and yeah, because we're all here to inspire each other. Like there's like the elite who like got it handled, or on paper, on video, they claim they have it handled, and then there's everyone else at all different levels of the ladder. So I'm just trying to climb up and document it for the audience, for myself. Hopefully, I can watch this back like 10 years from now and have like a lot of compassion for myself and where I was at, and be a lot higher up. And when I say higher up, I mean just emotionally like less like contracted, and just broader, able to see the forest for the trees. Is that how they say? You see the trees for the forest. You want to see it all. I'm like George Bush with what was that? Fool me once, you're not gonna fool me again. Yo, thanks for watching.